You are watching Divine Encounters. Tonight is Sunday night, and we're going to be doing all of your horoscope forecasts for this week. And these are timeless readings. So, anytime you are hearing these messages, that is when the message is for you. I hope you like and subscribe for more spiritual and eye opening content. All right, let's jump into the episode. Stay tuned.
You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just hold me. Just hold me. Just hold me. Just hold me.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with me on tonight, Sunday night, Sunday Fun Day. Super excited to be here. I am your show host, Dominique Rivera, the Oracle of Apollo, coming at you from my living room. I am back in my hometown of Philadelphia. However, I have not set up my office space yet. And so we are in my living room. I hope you guys don't mind another week of some high quality iPhone television. All right, and if you've never seen this show before, I'm live streaming every single Wednesday and Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I give away a free personal reading at the end of every single episode, Sunday night, every single week. And I would love to gift that to you. And if you would like to receive a reading or work with a private reading, that's a whole nother different thing. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can at oracleofapollo.com. However, if you want to try to be the winner of tonight's personal reading, all you're going to have to do is share and then comment that you've shared in the comment section below. And thank you, everybody, for your shares. You're not only just supporting the energy that is put into this feed through all the ups and downs in life, but you're also supporting the messages that come with that, as well as the blessings that come with that as well. Also, we're going to be using a new deck today. So we're going to be using the Butterfly Oracle cards for life changes. So we're adding this deck into our mix. All righty, we're going to be jumping into what I like to call the good news for today. And the good news for today is a single card for the collective. So to that I say, let's check that out. And what's good? All right, so here is, let me see, am I there? All right, here's our card for today. And the card says, she screams for sleep. For many moons, she has been sleeping in the halfway place of unrest, the place where worry has crept into the sides of her mind and kept her from the deep slumber she so desired. Her eyes would close effortlessly as the body said yes to stillness. But the mind was a canyon full of memories to retrieve and process, and her pillow never seemed to have enough space to hold it all. Even her memories seemed to fade into the liminal with her nightmares. When this lack of respite also creeps into your waking hours, you find your mind spinning without relief. Allow the muse to blanket you from above. Your fears are but illusions of the future, while in the present place you are safe, held, and loved. Quiet your mind, even when it seems far too simple. The answer is always love. Remember this. And being mindful of your circadian clock, let your healing rest take over. Hello, Muse. Hello, Stardust. Drenched in magic, your ripened eyes, without ruse and in full trust of your truth, shall you rise. Wow, that's a really pretty card. The Nine of Voices. It's very, sorry, it kind of, hi, Robert. It makes me think of what are we allowing to stay in our head and keep us up? And what are we feeding as far as our fears go? And why are we feeding those fears and those judgments? And if we came from a place of love, they too would be lessons of love and not of fear. All right, so that is the card for today. If that resonates with you to any capacity, you have any thoughts on it, I would like to hear about it. We're going to be jumping into your horoscopes now, and make sure that you have your high quality H2O. While you're watching this episode, you guys already know I am an advocate for water and being hydrated. So make sure you have your water with you, and to your health, wealth, and prosperity for you all. All right, let's jump into the very first set of readings. We're going to do earth signs, and starting Wednesday, this show is going to be different. I'm feeling the need to change things up, so expect some changes. All right, here we go with earth signs. Okay, this is for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This forecast is for you. We're starting you off with the high priest, the priestess, the number 2 energy happening here, the soulmate energy of, or spirit energy, when we are allowing ourselves to tap into our higher self. This is also the number 2. Listen to your intuition, earth signs. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So making sure you're not doing anything from a place of desperation is the word I'm hearing. So there's no need to jump. And if somebody's pressuring you to jump and pull the trigger prematurely, I would take that as a cautionary moment. But here, tap into what you already know. You have your intuition, your inner understanding of the world around you, letting you know something is right for you or wrong for you. And don't let your logical mind convince you into or out of that. Earth signs, you're in a space of renewal. Things are changing here. Review facts and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So something here, earth signs, for you is saying it is time to change. And we are in the perfect season for that change, because in nature itself, during fall here, anyways, I know everywhere is not fall. You may be watching this somewhere where it's summer. But here, the leaves are letting us know that they need to fall away in order for the new to come in. There needs to be space created for new things to grow from. So it's important to recognize that you're in a space of renewal. Things here are shifting, and that we can look at this situation with a set of positive eyes. It's time to move in a new direction, and that's important to recognize that as the leaves fall and winter takes hold, this may be a process as well. But allow yourself to recognize that it's a journey and you're on its way. Interestingly enough, you have the number 2 and number 20 here, earth signs. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is letting you know that number 2 energy is in your field. The number 2 with the higher self. You have the 7 card, 7 of water here. It says a complex decision, the time to do research, stop procrastinating. You already know with the intuition, you already know where you need to go. This is saying that this is the time to go into that direction. Stop procrastinating. What are you waiting for? Do not self-sabotage. This card is a card for spoil for choice. You have so many options here. And it's important to recognize which ones are actually favorable to you, and not to get caught up in other cups that could potentially be distractions with the 7 of water. Understand your body. How is your body speaking to you as far as the environments that you are placed in your life? How is your body speaking to you? Are you in an environment where when you leave someone else's company, you feel joy or you feel lackluster? These are moments that our body is teaching us uh, to trust our intuition, and it's showing us how we're affected by the energies around us. So I feel like understanding your body is really going to give you some clues, earth signs, to what is potentially siphoning your energy, as well as what feels good to your energy. So just be very mindful of that, earth signs, at this moment. Enter one step forward and one step onward. So this is a process. Like I said earlier, coming from the fall into the energy of winter right after on where we're at in the United States, it's important to recognize that this is a process. So one step at a time. We cannot jump steps, okay? An hour is an hour, a year is a year, and what you do in the dance of that hour or in the dance of that year is still gonna it's still that time still gonna pass. No matter what you use that time for, it's still gonna pass. So if you enter one step forward, it's like you're allowing yourself to have hope and faith and trust and attempt to work on those things that are in front of you, the unknown, right? The challenges. And one step onward is the promise of taking action on that. Don't relinquish your power. Where are you letting go of your energy? Where are you letting other people siphon your energy? This brings me back to that original card. And then we have this new butterfly deck. Memories. There's energies here. This might be somebody from your past. You might be romanticizing it, but it's showing this butterfly energy. You're metamorphosizing, and these we have to recognize that our memories are just that, memories, and sometimes they need to be stay where they were in order for us to move forward. Maybe you're creating memories now. Maybe you're creating beautiful memories now. You have the 6 of Swords here, and you are leaving choppy waters to go into calm waters, calm, soothing waters. All right, so just be mindful of that. You're leaving choppy waters. So she is leaving a place that she's known for the unknown, carrying her swords with her. All right, so that is for you. That's for you, earth signs. I hope that resonates with you. Let me know in the comment section below if it does resonate with you. There's a candle back here that is, there we go. Let me twist this. It's like tilting, so I feel like it's just gonna spill wax. Alrighty, gonna be going into the next signs of the evening. We're gonna go into fire signs next. Okay, fire signs, we're starting you off with the 2 of Earth, needing to make a decision. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Maybe you're taking things too serious. Maybe you're putting too much responsibility or weight on the decision that you have to make at this moment, fire signs. But it's saying if you just be in the moment, get out of your head, because your head is creating worries. Be in the moment and allow yourself to be playful. Enjoy the moment. This decision might become more clear quicker or more effectively than you would have anticipated. Abundance. Things looking very good for you, fire sign. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So you're getting some kind of support here. And remember, anything that's unexpected is abundance. Anything that is above what you currently have is abundance. So here, there's abundance coming in. Things are looking very good. So things are shifting in your life, fire signs. It's saying have patience, though, because with all changes, it is gradual. It says make long-term plans. So if you start just allowing yourself to be more playful and make a commitment that you're going to follow through on with these long-term plans, it's saying, I want to have a desired outcome. My desired outcome is joy, it's play, it's XYZ. So I need to put something in place that I'm going to commit to in order for that to happen. Otherwise, it isn't going to happen. It would just be fleeting. So same here. Make those long-term plans with the three of fire, fire signs, your own sign. Six of air. This is a horse that is alone on a boat. Sometimes this horse can be like on an island, feeling alone. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So there's energy moving around you. Once feeling disappointed and alone, things are finally looking up. And a trip for you will get your mind off of stories and paradigms, and you're just taking a little break here. So this is like a little vacation or a little break. So there's some healing happening here. And then we're gonna go ahead and pull one more card for you, fire, and you have Chariot. Success is this card. An important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. Okay, so willpower, you might actually be following through with a commitment that you've made here with those long-term plans. You can do it. You can be successful and make the right choice for yourself, and also it be a joyful approach. So there is success here coming for you. Accept struggles as lessons. So those struggles that you were enduring with the six of air, you need to recognize those were meant and designed for your life as lessons for your growth, because you asked to mature in a particular way, and we ask universe to mature in a particular way, and to like, let's say, strength or maturity or perseverance. Life is going to give us lessons in order for us to master that. So those were things that you actually requested to help motivate you and accelerate you. And okay, so we have here as your next card, your 11-year-old self. So there's some shadow work that has to be done here. I want to say that the 11-year-old self here has been affected, and this will be a good time to do some shadow work for you, fire signs. And then you have the know your truth. So it's kind of like whatever situation that was the struggle here, these struggles that you've been going through that you're now mastering to get through the other side successfully. They're coming from 11, okay? And you taking a visit here and learning about yourself is really going to open you up to happiness and to new sources of love, is what I want to say here. Yes, you have the Judgment card. It is saying step out of your old life. Universe is saying, I'm giving you an opportunity to step out of your old life, to step into a new life with new knowledge, new understanding. There's a new opportunity. It is a new day, and it is a choice. Every day is a day to step out of your old life, which is your old patterns, your old lies, your old dogmas, your old programming, your old illusions, your old hurts, your old wounds, and to step into your now. You are stronger than you know. You're stronger than you know. Maybe it's hard to face what it is that you have to face from that 11-year-old self. Maybe you don't want to, but it's saying you are stronger than you know. So allow yourself. You have graceful aging. So there's something in your life that you need to give grace to. You need to allow for grace. Grace is like allowing permission for things not to be perfect. It is a blessing that you give on something that is vulnerable, fragile, not perfect. And if it creates error, that you can forgive it and let it age well. I want to say, like, a relationship can gracefully age. A child who is not listening very well, because they're going through something, or an adult or whatever. But this allows you to give permission. Okay, I want to just state that. And doing that, giving that forgiveness, is going to allow new energy to come in. It's going to metamorphosize, and this feels really beautiful and wonderful. But you have to be able to step out of your old stories and step into the new, along with the life energy that is coming in that is also new. And nothing drastic has to shift. It is in the sense of the outward. It can be something inwardly that you choose. And in that choosing is when everything else unfolds. Okay, fire signs, that's for you. And I hope that resonates with you. We're going to go ahead now into the water signs in just a moment. But first, we're going to go ahead and do the 1-minute breathing for the day with the card that we chose, which was the 9 of Voices. And if you've never seen this show before, we're going to energetically connect ourselves to the card of the day, And then we're going to breathe into that energy, which is going to allow us to let something shift in our lives. So all you have to do right now is just take a moment, assimilate where you are from 1 to 10. 1 being this is the least amount of energy, 10 being this is the most amount of energy. Put that in the comment section below now. Where are you at from 1 to 10? All right. I feel like energetically in this exact moment, I am at an 8. That's where I feel at energetically. Actually, no, like a 7.6. I'm going to say I'm at a 7.6. Let me know in the comment section below, where are you at energetically? 1 being the least, 10 being the most, because we're about to shift our energy in a minute, literally in under 1 minute. And it gives you a perspective of allowing yourself to have a starter point. All right, so here we go. You're going to hear the bell, and then you're going to just close your eyes, and we're going to go ahead and breathe in for 1 minute and shift our energy. Sorry, my eyes are dry. All righty, so we're going to go ahead now and breathe into the 60 seconds on the clock, and I'm going to put that up in just 1 second. Actually, I lost my page. 1 second, yeah. All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock now. All right, eyes are closing, and we're going to breathe in our nightmares. We're going to invite those nightmares up so that we can gain clarity, so we can release illusions and confront them, so we can let go of the anxiety and worry that comes from these imaginings. And in its place, we're going to just breathe in strength, exhaling stress or fear that are affecting our functions. Just letting this go. Allowing yourself to be present with your breath and just noticing what your body does. Do you shift? Do you move? What is it that's happening exactly? Breathing that in, and just go ahead and give yourself a moment of gratitude and thank yourself for being here and being now. And gently opening your eyes and coming back to the here and the now. And then just noticing where you are at energetically. I feel myself, I went from like a 7.6. I feel like a 9.6 now, but I feel very grounded and a lot more clear. I feel very clear. So if there's anything that you felt at home, even if it's on the replay, #replay seekers, let me know in the comment section how you felt before and how you feel now. And we're going to be jumping now into your next signs of the evening. And let's go ahead and do air signs as the next signs for the night. Alrighty, we're going to jump into these air signs now. And you are air sign. Whoops, Cooper is not about it right now. If you're Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. As Cooper shifts my my table. And shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for all your love and support when it came to Cooper. He almost passed away a few months ago and he's doing much better. So thank you everybody for your concern and for your love. Okay, air signs. Let's go ahead with air signs now. 4 of fire, contentment, peace, abundance, happy home life, the successful completion of a project. And what do I add to that? There's the 4 of fire. So you have the 4 steps here. This could also be, this is a card of success and freedom. And it could also be transitional, as well as a card of union or marriages. So if you get this card with the Hierophant, it's probably like a wedding proposal or something. It says you have completed something successfully here. A project, something you have done has come to fruition. Oh, there's a lot of energy coming in for that. Something you have done has come fully into fruition. It's grown up, it's moved out, it's going to college, there's tears of joys in your eyes and bon voyage. But something here that you've done has completed a full cycle in your life in a beautiful way. And there's a lot of satisfaction that's coming in for this. And, you know, even with satisfaction, things can kind of be like bittersweet, you know? So just be mindful of that. Anything, even if when the first day of kindergarten, you cry, or like college, like, oh, my baby's, an adult, there's always this thing around that. Events moving at a fast pace, the Eight of Fire. This also means a lot of communication. So let's see if any swords come up with this. But a lot of things happening at once, a lot of things coming at once, a lot of communication. Delays are over many things happening at once. Delays are over. What have you been waiting on? What have you been waiting on? It is here. It is now. So you better dress up. Feel that energy of manifestation. Go put your best tux on, your best dress on, and clean the house with it. Why? Because it's going to make you feel like $1,000,000. And if you're trying to attract that energy, you got to be that energy. Not fake it till you make it, but act as if. That's it. Understood. Thank you. All right. Your next card is Five of Fire. Fears surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. You're unsure of how you're going to work for yourself. So I see with this card, uncertain self-employment. How am I going to work for myself? I don't really want to work for anybody else. I'm not sure how to get there, but you have resources here. The wisdom to accept help from others. There's resources coming in of time, effort, energy, or money to help you. So letting go of these fears surrounding money at a time is going to allow you to not block energy for money coming in. A job well done. You have a second card surrounding a completion. A job well done, contentment and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. And now you have clarity. You have clarity. You can see it for what it is. It's your choice to make the decisions based around your newfound clarity. But here it is. Your clarity is here. What are you going to do with it now that you know? Okay. Job well done. Yeah. So whatever you were set out to do this summer to harvest, it is now fall. We are in the harvest, and you will be harvesting those spiritual gifts of the job well done for the summer. A sudden event that needs your immediate attention. Time is of the essence, thinking things through carefully. So you're going to have a decision to make, and I feel like it's going to come to you all at once. Maybe you have multiple job offers. Maybe you have multiple opportunities, or multiple people want your attention, but there's things here that are happening all at once, and you're going to have to make a decision and ensuring you're staying focused, so that way there's not too many things happening for you at once. Okay. Hi, Damaris. Here we have the card of practice moderation. When you're out of balance in any facet of your life, you're going to overcompensate that lack of balance with something else. TV, scrolling, smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, autopilot, disassociation. Something's going to happen where it is telling you something is out of whack, something is out of balance. So it's very important to make sure that you keeping yourself in check, is what I want to say with that. And if you don't know how to keep yourself in check, find someone who could help keep you accountable, or teach you how to become accountable of those feelings, what to look for, or how to move through them. All right. Air signs. You have the activated ally card coming in for you. And this is basically supporters. You have a supporter coming in. Okay. Activated ally. You called in a soul buddy, a soul mate, a soul friend. There is a soul person here who has been activated by the energy of your gift and their gift and soul mastery. And there's so much enthusiasm in the spiritual realm. They are physically manifesting. And you don't have to leave where you are in order to bloom. You can bloom where you are planted. Okay. Sometimes we get this idea in our mind that we need all of these external circumstances just perfect in order for us to accomplish something. When we forget that we ourselves are the value, we ourselves are the resources. Okay. Fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. I've gotten this card for you several times. A cosmic change maker. You can do that where you are. So if you have some ideas, inspirations that are coming up for you right now, let that push you. Go in that direction. Be in the flow. The Queen of Pentacles. She is independent. This doesn't necessarily mean just single, but independent, okay? She is shining. She is has her ducks in a row. She is a mature, responsible financial steward, okay? The home, health, and hearth are being handled well by this person. Healthcare change. Healthcare change. So, what are you doing at this moment in time? Is what I want to say, air signs. Healthcare change. These are brand new cards to me. So, I actually am curious to know what this card says. These are brand new. I just unpacked these today. This card is a loving sign for you to protect your health by acknowledging the changes in your body. More likely, you'll seek professional advice from a physician, neuropath, dentist, optometrist, or nutritionist so you can plan how to best manage your health. So, if you're ready for some health changes, this is saying stay positive and also proactive. Preventative treatments, also the best way to empower yourself to be healthy for years to come. Okay, so I really like that for you, air signs. And with that healthcare card, realizations and epiphanies. Maybe you discover what has been holding you down or holding you back or triggering you or siphoning your energy or traumatizing you, but it's here, okay? And actually, as a matter of fact, that is what it is. You have intuition. So you're recognizing now through your epiphanies and clarity what's affecting you and how deeply it's affecting you. So what are you going to do with that information? Are you going to ignore it or are you going to really like allow yourself to be to be with that information? Yeah, earth signs, I mean air signs. So that's really really important. And finally, keep the faith. We had a person on last Wednesday for a supernatural story time, and we talked about Joan of Arc who appeared to her, and the whole message was faith. Keep the faith that these doors are opening up, that resources and time and spirit allies are coming in to help you and elevate you and support you at this time, air signs, and may that serve you. All right. So I hope that serves you guys. And just letting you know that sharing this feed one time automatically enters you to win a personal reading with me tonight towards the end of this episode. So share, comment that you've shared, and then you're automatically entered to win the personal reading. We only have one more sign of the night, and that is going to be water signs also. So, you might have a longer reading than usual. If that's the case, maybe I'll do everybody who's currently watching because we'll have more time than normal. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead now, and I see you sharing. Thanks. Thank you, Robert, for sharing. All right, so we're gonna go ahead now and do water signs. All right, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, water signs. Okay, thank you, Damaris. Scorpio, Cancer, water signs. Let's see what we have for you today for the week. Page of Air. Challenging information, delays or changes to plan, conflict with others, truth delivered without tact. Very interesting. So there's communication coming in here, and it may not be delivered in the sweetest way. However, it is coming in and it might challenge you. And with this challenge, you're going to have to ask yourself, I have this information, and now what am I going to do with it? We have traditional viewpoints with the unity card happening here. So this is, unity, unifying ourselves with other people. Spiritual organizations seek out mentor and like-minded friends. This is your allies, your support groups, water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. These are your support groups coming in. The number 5 is kind of like a little bit unstable. Something has kind of come in that we're not 100% sure on with this number 5 energy. The Lovers energy is coming in for you. Water signs, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. So when I've seen this card, it's kind of like saying when we have all these 3 cards here, You have to unify with the person that you're with. And if this is not a person and it's like a situation or it's a job, then it's allowing yourself to really unite with that energy and recognize what is honest about the situation that you're in. Is it something that you want to do forever? Do you want to move forward? What's the next step? Is it challenging you in the right ways? Is it nurturing your soul in the right ways? Or is it something that you're going to release? Okay. If it's something you're going to have to release, don't be impulsive, but allow yourself to be curious to the potentials of what else is there. Too much work, help from others. Life is out of balance, stress related health concerns. And we have 10 of fire. So is this thing weighing you down? Because it sounds like it might. Those health concerns may just be from stress. All right. We have here with this first card that we had, the page of air, about being honest. Okay. So where are your stressors coming from? Accepting help from others. Are you taking on too much? And if you are taking on too much, why are you taking on so much with this card? Okay. Feel joy in all you do. Like I said, this is echoing what we opened with. Is this nourishing your soul? This person, this relationship, this job, is it nourishing your soul or is it siphoning your energy? Because if it's siphoning your energy, then you need to know that it is, recognize it, accept it, and how are you going to move through that? Not everybody or everything that siphons your energy recognizes that they're doing this thing. So kindness matters here. Sometimes it's easier to be self-righteous, I know, but kindness matters here. So be kind to that person who's siphoning your energy, because a vampire who is attempting to siphon your energy really can't do that if you're riding the wave of love and you're riding a higher vibrational frequency. So kindness matters in these types of situations. Have you heard kill them with kindness? That is what this card is saying. Kill them with kindness. Okay. Energy, every cycle is a higher opportunity. So every time you find yourself repeating the same pattern, maybe you broke up with somebody, but now you're with someone else, but you're repeating the same pattern. Every cycle is a higher opportunity for soul mastery. It's a higher opportunity to gain insights and see where the steps were fumbled at before. Self-employment. So if this is something relating to do with career, this is saying now is the time to start making your way towards becoming more independent. And even if that means you are working part-time at a regular job while you're investing your time into becoming an influencer or whatever have you with your dreams, okay? Motivation, be motivated. Let that motivation be your compass for passion and for joy. To do that in your life, which may seem too good to be true, is to follow your joy and never have to work a day in your life because you're always with joy. Six of Cups, nostalgia, beautiful memories coming in. Also, this is about you taking something that you've already learned and applied it to something that you're going to do. Have strength during these times of changes and transitions. That's imperative right now for you. And you're ready. Look at this. You're ready. Page of Wands. She is standing there with her wand, fully ready to go to the beach and have a time of her life. She is curious and in adventure mode, as so you should be. And you have the end of an era, something here shifting, changing, because you are elevating, metamorphosizing, just like this butterfly. Love this for you, fire signs. All right. So if you haven't shared and you're watching, go ahead and share now. It is your last chance to share this episode before I pick a winner to give a personal reading to. And we have a little bit of extra time today. So we're going to do a little bit of an extra reading. So sharing is caring. It also supports not just the show, it supports the message. It normalizes this kind of content, positive content across platforms and not just social media. And I would appreciate that. All right. So I saw two people share so far, which was Damaris and Robert. So we're going to go ahead and do both of you because I have more than enough time for at least two winners right now. Maybe there'll be a third. Who knows? We're going to make an exception today. So let's go ahead and do these two winners. Winner, winner. We're going to do Robert first and then Damaris. Let's go. Alrighty, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Thank you so much for sharing. I always appreciate it. I put a lot of love, effort, energy, and expenses into making this show for you guys. So it's always an honor to be here from the bottom of my heart. And we're gonna go ahead with you, Robert, first. Yay, you're the winner this week. All right, let's see what we need to look at for you. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights we have here. So this is the energy that you're coming in with. Sleepless nights. So my question to you is, why are you allowing this energy to keep ruminating in your head? If you are stuck with an energy, you need to put energy into something, take positive action in doing something, literally anything else. So that way you're not allowing yourself to consume your own energy to the point where now you are burned out. And maybe you didn't even work a regular day, but you can burn out from emotional energy and from mental energy being overused. So start applying yourself into something positive. That can be something as simple as a walk, chopping up some wood, reading a book, cleaning out some drawers that have been messy for way too long. Apply this energy into something positive. Otherwise, you're going to just stay in the same space, and then that's going to just keep you low and dense. A successful time, Robert. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. We cannot stay in one space forever. So if things are low in our life and they're not feeling like they're going anywhere, you can't stay there. The cycle turns again, the wheel of fortune turns again, and we come into the up. The same way you can't just stay sick forever. You, even while you're sick, you wax and you wane. Okay. So confidently accept the opportunities you're offered means know your worth. Say thank you. Don't say why me. Don't say no, not me, or I can't do that. Just say thank you and receive. 5 of fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Conflict with others. So sometimes when we are being highlighted, we can cast a shadow. So there might be some shadows here that are being cast in our life. And it might affect other people. It could be envy, it could be relationships, it could be people not wishing the best for you. However, there's a little bit of conflict here. And this is saying, look at things from a different perspective. This is being brought to you for the purpose of soul mastery. This is a temporary standstill. This is like when two rams are stuck together, at some point they have to unbuckle. And it's important to be yourself, to not change, not do anything that's radical, but to just be unapologetically you. All right. And in doing so, the right answers will come up. The universe has your back with this. Take responsibility for your actions and inactions. Thoughts are also actions. They have weight and consequence with that. All right. And your butterfly card is forgiveness. It's time to forgive yourself and those situations, circumstances, and others to liberate yourself from anger and resentments. The 4 of Pentacles here. What have you been holding on to too tightly? What have you been holding on to too tightly for? All right, and that's what I have for you. I feel like this is saying it's okay to let things go. It's okay to open up. It's okay to try new things here. And yeah, what's expecting you is emotional wealth and happiness. But it seems like you have to let something go from the past. Here with this 4 of Pentacles of holding on to things too tightly. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so very much. I happily receive assistance offered here. I see you. All right, Damaris, this next one's for you. I know you shared. So because Damaris shared, she's going to be my secondary winner today on this Sunday night. And here we have for Damaris, being in the middle, unwilling to make a compromise, being unwilling to make a choice here, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem for Damaris. So there's something here that's affecting you. Maybe you're thinking, I'm going to let someone else figure it out. So in the meantime, while they're figuring it out, I'm just going to pretend it doesn't exist so that I can have some peace. but you're not giving yourself peace by doing this. I want to say just nip this in the butt, go directly to it, express it, express this is what you're overlooking. I have left it unturned so that you may see it. You have not noticed it. We need to have a conversation about it, whatever this situation is. Sometimes we'd be like, well, how could they miss it? But people miss things. They're not perfect. And if it hasn't been resolved yet, we shouldn't let ego or pride get in the way, or arrogance or self-righteousness to get in the way. And that's not judgment in any way. But we should always try to be a bridge for love. That's my point. We should always try to bridge the gap until we can't anymore, until we've made the choice of not choosing to, and not just putting a barricade up, but putting maybe a love cul-de-sac. Maybe that person's no longer ready for our love, or the situation doesn't deserve our energy anymore. So we put a cul-de-sac in there. We just do a little U-ey and come back out again. But that's still a decision. So a decision still has to be made, is my point. Set your intentions. Set your intentions. Pretending there's no problem, that stalemate, the unwillingness to make a decision. Set your intentions. What is it that you want to happen? This is why that bridge is important, right? It's like, okay, Oracle, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go talk to that person. I'm actually going to address it because they're wrong and I'm right. That's one way we can look at it. But we set our intentions as, I'm going to heal this thing. I'm coming with love, with the intention of giving love and clarifying this through love, through the lens of love or understanding, or compassion or whatever it is that it needs to be. But you want to intention. People forget, I don't know how to set an intention. But what do you want the outcome to be? What do you want the outcome to be? When you know what kind of outcome you want, then you know how easy it is to set an intention. Well, I want to fix it. Well, I want us to talk again. I want us to have a friendship. Then do that in love. Set the intention of creating the conversation or the dialogue or the connection with love, and it will be so. Or you learn something from it, and then you know exactly what way you got to go in. But the idea here is for clarity. So we set a positive intention, we're going to get the correct clarity that we're seeking either way, without putting expectation on that outcome. The outcome, it kind of just lets us figure out the course of action. Okay, what is your next card here? Emotions. Getting in touch with your emotions. That is your intention, right? What is your intention? Your emotions, your energy and motion. So what is it that you want to figure out? And look, see, volunteer is the card that you got. You have to be the one to be the gap closer. You have to be the one to make the decision, or you have to be the one that severs it, but ultimately you have to be the person. Here we have the 7 of Pentacles for you. 7 of Pentacles, she's there. She is grabbing these pentacles happily. She has planted this plant. It is now grown up into a big pentacles plant, and she can harvest it because her intention was, I'm going to put these into the earth so that they can multiply. And as they multiply, then I can use them for XYZ or towards XYZ. So now that you have that multiplied energy, what are you going to do with it? That's going to also help you set your intention and your why. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This is all your material needs being met. All of the things that you desire for yourself being met. All right. So we see here, if we volunteer our energy and bring and our emotions we can bring light to them. We bring light to our emotions, and we're setting these good intentions. We're going to be able to have a clear answer on how to move forward, and that's going to let our harvest come up and give us exactly what we're desiring to come into fruition. So that is your reading for you. How do you feel about that, Damati? Let me know in the comment section below. And here we have Roberts explaining or reflecting some words in regards to his own reading. And he says, yes, this is what I'm feeling compelled to do. I may be admitting that I am making those undesirable circumstances work for me, and with a sense of gratitude, I just do not wish to hear her mother screaming nonsense in my ear again. The things I miss most often always been right in front of me. At times, I was even leaning on them and sitting on them. And Damari says, thank you so much. Outstanding, definitely resonates and will. All right, great. I'm so happy that served you, Damaris. If there's anybody else here who wants a card pulled, speak now or forever hold your peace. Wednesday night, this Wednesday, I should be set back up in my studio. A lot more energy. I should have a lot more energy by then, having rested a few days. And I'm actually going to be talking about my trip across the country for our supernatural story time and let you guys in on what synchronicities happened for me, what magic happened to me. Did I really get into a car with strangers that I didn't know to travel across Colorado? Yes, I did. How did that turn out? I will tell you Wednesday nights. That and so much more. So I appreciate all of you guys and all the love in the world. I want to make some more videos on my YouTube this week. So I hope you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. I feel like a lot of changes need to be made. I'm feeling very inspired to make those changes. And I'm always looking for your feedback. I just want this show to grow and be entertaining as well. So your feedback always matters. If there's something you want to see, there's something new you guys want to try, let me know in that comment section below. If you are unsure, still let me know in that comment section below. Maybe there was something I had in the show before that I haven't done yet. Okay. So I don't know. Let me know in that comment section below. I'm looking to open the dialogue and the conversation to meet your needs. All right. So if all of that said, may you all go in love, light, and wisdom. I really appreciate all your following. If you have a supernatural experience you want to share here on Divine Encounters, make sure that you email us at divineencounters@e360tv.com. Yeah. And shout out to Mandala Springs, who were our sponsors this summer. And shout out also to Water Drop, who kept us hydrated all summer long. Thank you guys so much and have a great Sunday night. Ciao.
Do you or someone you know experience something supernatural that has left a positive impact on yourself or the lives of others? Want to share your story on our show? Please email divineencounters@e360tv.com and together let's create divine experiences. And now, the Oracle's final thoughts con mucho amor.
My final thoughts for today are don't let those voices in your head get the best of you. We all have them. It's okay to have fears and uncertainties and being in places where we can't make a decision. It's okay to sit with those feelings of anger and upset and resentments. It's okay to have those. Honor them. However, don't let them consume you to the point where life no longer has luster or joy or flavor. That's not what they're there for. They're there to teach you that you need to recalibrate in a direction that brings you more joy and more love so that you can recognize and know that there's always savor to life. But it's your choice to be the one to put it in your mouth. May you all go in love, light, and wisdom to know thyself, love thyself, and remember the divine always has your back. Ciao.
Everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels the most, just remember. Just remember.